right? So in this version, we have two functionalities, like we can conduct qualitative as well as mixed method data analysis, as well as next feature is the qualitative analysis, qualitative text analysis with Max dictionary. So in this Max dictionary, there you can create your own dictionary with different keywords. Now the next version, which is the highest level of version, that is MaxQDA Analytics Pro. In this version, all the features, all the functionalities are being included, like qualitative and mixed method data analysis. Max dictionary module is also there, and stats module is also there. Like yesterday, I have mentioned that we can do the mixed method analysis, like we can do quantitative analysis as well as qualitative analysis, like we do in SPSS software. We do the analysis of the numerical data in the SPSS software. Similarly, in that manner, we can also analyze our numerical data into the MaxQDA software. But I strongly recommend you, all of you, that the MaxQDA software is highly beneficial to analyze your qualitative text data analysis. So these are the pricing. Today we will be working on the MaxQDA Analytics Pro, which is the highest level of version, and all the features have been included in it in this. So it is about, in Indian currency, it is about 22 lakhs something. So it is better to have the annual subscription from the university itself or from your institute in which you are working. So this is all about the pricing. Now, the main question is how do we do the analysis in the MaxQDA software? So the first part is you have to gather the text data from the open-ended answers, or from the interview transcripts, or from the annual reports, or from the policy documents. So there are different methods, there are different forms of documents are there, which we can analyze in the MaxQDA software. So the next process is you have to pre-process the data, like you have to clean your data. Because what happens when we take the interview from our participant, so there are various words which are not relevant for our analysis, like the pronouns, like the different words which are not beneficial, as well as not relevant to our study, as well as the not relevant to our research objectives. So the next process is you have to organize your data, text data again. Next one is remove unwanted text and responses. So the next one is you have to analyze the data, text data, and then prepare codes and categories. So regarding the codes and categories, what do you mean by codes, and what do we mean by categories? So this we will be covering in the next slides. So don't worry, I will be covering that what do you mean by codes, and what are the categories. So all the concepts will be taken care of. Next part is the we have to analyze our prepared codes, and then finally we have to visualize our text data. So this is the cyclical process, as well as I can say that it is an iterative process where you can gather, then pre-process, cleaning, organize, remove the unwanted text, and then analyze the again that organized text, the collected data, and then prepare codes and categories out of them, and then analyze prepared codes in order to visualize your text data in the form of word cloud or in the form of frequency charts. So this is all about the process which we will be implementing while analyzing our text data. So for our understanding, or for our deeper understanding, that why do we choose MaxQDA software? So this is a link where you can find the number of ways, or number of reasons that you can use MaxQDA software. As I have told that there are n number of softwares like NVivo, Atlas TI, Tegeti, and QDA Miner. So there are n number of softwares for doing the qualitative data analysis. But one of the researchers from the MaxQDA team, also from MaxQDA team, mentioned various ways or various reasons why why do we analyze our qualitative data in MaxQDA software. So generally what happens in our research environment that we are highly inclined to gather the quantitative data, or we can say the numerical data, but very rare researchers are there who are inclined to gather the text data. So it is very much beneficial to the researchers, or I can say the for the early career researchers who are conducting their research, or who are in their initial stage of their research, or I can say who are in their professional journey, can do the analysis with the help of MaxQDA software. So you have ability to work with multiple data types, like huge range of data formats are there through which we can analyze our data, like JPG format, PNG, like we can analyze image format, video, audio, PDF, and Word file, and all about. So next point is that all project data is stored in one project pack. So all the chunk of information you can store at one platform. So there will create a single repository for all your research items, for all your data which you wanted to analyze in your research, or in your while writing your research article. So easily manages teamwork also. Yes, we can do the teamwork also. Like I will show you the interface, its interface, where you can collaborate with the with your team partner, or with your research colleague. So you can easily manage your teamwork. Now the next reason is that we can develop an audit trail, like who has done how much amount of analysis in their account. So we can take a follow up from all the team members, like we can create a logbook, timestamps, memos, code books. So we can develop an audit trail also. This MaxQDA software is quick and easy to use, and we can explore the word frequencies, word combination, keywords, auto coding, and so on. So this is the dialog box which we will be generating today after analyzing our open-ended answers, or can say we can analyze our interview transcripts. So the next point is that statistical analysis as well as mixed method analysis we can do well through our MaxQDA software. And finally, we can do the beautiful visualization with the help of MaxQDA software in the form of this word cloud as well as code cloud. Now, I will also denote that I will also mention that what do we mean by, or what is the difference between the code cloud and word cloud. We will be covering later. So this is all about the reasons why do we choose MaxQDA software. I'm not saying that we cannot choose any other software like NVivo. We can choose, we can use our, we can do our analysis in any of the software, but the beautiful software which I have realized, because I'm also telling you one point that the MaxQDA software is providing a 14 days free trial without taking your account details or without taking your credentials. So just install it and do your practice on your system or on your laptop. So this is the website of MaxQDA, from where we can download our MaxQDA software. So we can see that from this part we can download our free trial. Next uh, slide would ask us about the MAXQDA trial version. So in this step, we will be receiving one trial code like in this manner. We will be receiving our email. After entering our email, we will be receiving this personal trial code, and this just a minute. Yeah. So after clicking this download MAXQDA, this link, we will be downloading our software. So this is the next web page we will be facing. Like if you are having your operating system, Apple Mac operating system, then you must choose the this one, or if you are having the Windows operating system, then you can choose this link. So the next part is you will receive a dialog box regarding the MAXQDA setup is being installed, or various its inbuilt files are being installing and then downloading. So this is the new feature which has been integrated into the MAXQDA software, because before 6 months I have used this software before 6 to 8 months, but I didn't find this beautiful feature. But now onwards they have integrated this beautiful feature, just because of the fact that ChatGPT is in the wave, is in the air, that everyone is using the ChatGPT into their writing, or into their writing their articles. So this is another feature which has been integrated into the MAXQDA software. But there is one disadvantage, that this particular add-on you have to activate after receiving the activation key from the MAXQDA. So sometimes you won't be able to get the activation link from the MAXQDA server. So we have to check whether we have installed our software, MAXQDA software is integrating this AI feature or not. Now, after completing the installation process and downloaded process, we will be having this icon like MAXQDA. So this is the icon of the MAXQDA, and which version we are using, the latest version on which we are using today for demonstration. So the latest version is 2022. Now this is the interface. So this is the user account, where you have to fill up your user details. Like there are n number of persons who can use this, who are using this software, but after writing your own name, after writing your user ID, you are filling up your credentials that this person is creating this particular project. Now the next one is the you can create your new project, or you can open your prepared projects in the MAXQDA software. And there are several examples which are already integrated into the MAXQDA. When you will download, and when you will install and download the MAXQDA, this software. So in this section, you will receive the beautiful video tutorials by the MAXQDA research team, and you will find that there are n number of features, there are n number of functionalities that we can practice to implement our research, to implement our qualitative research design. So there are several research blogs also there, and there are several free ebooks in the MAXQDA published by the MAXQDA press, and there are different webinars and workshops which are already been uploaded on their YouTube channel as well as on their different blog sites. So this is all about the interface which we will be using. So after clicking on that particular icon of the MAXQDA software, it will ask you like what is the name of, what would be the name of your project. So please remember that the file name would be that .mx 2022. Like when we do the analysis in SPSS, it will save all the files, all the data files in the form of SPSS. So in Excel, there are XLS formats. So in this MAXQDA software, we will be using this .mx 2022. Now this is the this is the complete interface of MAXQDA software. So you will see that there are we will see that there are 4 interfaces. This is the document system interface, in which you can organize your whole data which you wanted to analyze. Now this interface is the document browser, where all your documents can be viewed and can be analyzed for creating the codes and categories. All the process would be done on this dialog box. Now simultaneously, this pop-up window will also generated on the left hand side, where you can find your different codes and different categories of codes. So what are the codes? What is the meaning of the codes? I will be covering in the coming slides. But before that, I wanted to show you the complete interface, and later on we will do the hands-on. So all these are the modules which we will be covering in the today's workshop. So this 4 interface we will be using. Like in this interface, you have to organize your data. In this interface, you have to view your data and creating the codes. The third interface, which I have missed in the previous slide, is the number of segments that you have created. All the number of segments that you have created will be reflected on this interface. And the fourth one is the coding code system. So that will be found on the left hand side. Now after doing all the type of analysis, we will be having this document portrait, code relations. Like this type of code relations we can analyze. This type of maps we can generate. Next one is we can also create different coding maps, and we can also generate the word cloud as well as the code cloud. And then we can also create the document comparison chart. Like if we are analyzing 10 to 11 interviews from different personalities. So what the MAXQDA will do, that all the interview transcripts will be organized in the organization sector, in the organization interface. And then after analyzing, we can do the comparison in this manner. So the main question is, while doing the qualitative research, how would we able to create the codes and the categories? So before doing the qualitative analysis, you have to be very much focused regarding your gathered data. And after gathering your data, please read your transcripts repeatedly, because after conducting your interview or face-to-face interview or any type of any mode of interview, after gathering that transcripts, you have to read and you have to analyze the nature of the responses that you have received. So please reread your transcripts repeatedly. Next point is save the brief description of all the codes or meanings or context. Like if we are conducting a study on service quality, and we have gathered the perceptions or the thought processes of all the university librarians, service quality of the university libraries, when we are assessing the service quality of university libraries, then we have to take the interviews from the university librarians. So please do the brief description of all the codes which you will be covering or which you will be preparing while analyzing your transcripts, interview transcripts. Then mention who coded the data and when. Next point is, when we are doing the coding, we are not simply labeling it. We are not simply labeling it, labeling the number of different number of words or different number of phrases. But what we are doing, we are linking all the codes, all the links, all the phrases all together to generate a meaningful insights. So if we are doing another study on the stress amongst the school students, then these are the number of points, these are the number of factors which we will be covering in our research study. So the factors can be the lengthy curriculum, the parental pressure, good grades pressure, or mental health problems. So all these factors would lead to the stress factors which will enhance the stress among the students group. So if we are doing such type of study, then we are doing the deductive research methodology. Like I will be covering also the there are two types of coding techniques. Like first one is you can create the inductive coding technique. You can adopt inductive coding technique as well as you can adopt deductive coding technique. So in inductive coding technique and in deductive coding technique, the both are opposite to each other. In inductive coding technique, we are not aware of the facts, we are not aware of the thought processes, or we are not aware of the factors which are there behind conducting the study. So we are delving deeper into the study to get the meaningful insights, to get the rich insights out of the chunk of information. So in this process we are using the inductive, we are using the inductive mechanism. And in deductive mechanism, this example would be best fitted in the deductive technique, coding technique, that we have after reviewing the research literature, we have find that these four factors are affecting our students regarding their stress level. So we would do, we would simply do all the responses, all the categories in four categories on these, in these four categories. Like um like this lengthy curriculum. Next point is parental pressure. Next point is good grades pressure, and the fourth point is mental health pressure, mental health problems. So in this mechanism, in this way, we will be approaching, we will be implementing the deductive coding technique. So categorize and understand what is going on, and for this you have to reread your interview transcripts, as well as you have to go deeper into your received responses, what you have collected. Okay. So we have covered all the steps. Now we will be using the MAXQDA software which I have already installed into my system. So I have covered how do we create the codes and categories, and there are two coding techniques, that is deductive coding technique as well as inductive coding technique. So this is the another example, like if it is an interview of the psychologist. So in this research interview, the response was like the children are having stress around exams due to whole coverage of curriculum in few days, parental pressures, and to have good grades. Prolonged stress cannot cause mental health problems according to doctors. So this is the chunk of information which we have gathered after taking the interview. So what we have done, what we would done, that we would create the codes. We would we would prepare our codes beforehand, after uh, rereading the interview transcripts, or after reading all our responses. So in inductive coding technique, which is also known as semantic coding technique, where you don't have any pre-coded set or predetermined theory or literature, but all the codes arises directly from the data or interviews, and it is also called data driven coding. So in this piece of chunk I have created, these four categories, and under these four categories I will be creating different codes under the four different categories. So this is all about the coding mechanism which is implemented, or which we have to adopt, or which should be adopted by the qualitative researcher. So this is the example, in this way you can create the codes. So all these, this is the symbol of the code, that you have created a code regarding the tenure of librarian, because in today's workshop I will be covering the interview transcripts of the university librarians. So in that regard, I have already created few coding of from four university libraries, like first university library was the BHU. Next, my next sample was from JNU, that is Jawaharlal Nehru University, Banaras Hindu University. Third one is Aligarh Muslim University, and fourth one is the Jamia Millia Islamia. So among these four universities, I have taken the four interviews from four university librarians, and in each case I have created the codes, and after then I have accumulated all the codes into one platform, and then I have created the two types of coding styles. Like you can create the flat coding, like simply one by one after another, or you can create the codes in a hierarchical manner. So you can see that in this particular code of e-resource management, there are three different codes which have been included under the e-resource management. So this is the category of e-resource management. This is the another category, bibliographical database, in which one code is there. So in brackets, these are all the codes, and these are all the categories. I hope I am clear to all of you till the slides. Now this is the code system interface. Like this type of interface we will be generating in today's session. Because I have collected the interview from the university librarians from four universities. So from out of the one university librarian, these number of codes have been, these number of categories have been generated, and this number of codes have been created. So 117 codes I have created among these number of categories. So this is another coding mechanism. Now let's jump into the MAXQDA software. So I will be okay. Yes, now it is visible. Before it was okay. I was okay. Okay. Like, I hope my window is visible to all of you now. Just a minute. And I have to share my complete screen so that I can do the hands-on on MAXQDA software. Well, I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Thank you. So this icon you have seen in my PowerPoint presentation. Just double click this icon, and this is the interface of the MAXQDA version 2022, and we will be using the MAXQDA Analytics Pro, the highest version, which I am using today for the demonstration purpose. So after all doing the installation and downloading, you have created the activation link, and after filling up your activation details or credentials, it will show you the this dialog box that you are having this free trial of 11 days or whatever the number of days have been left. So I have already show you this part. Now I will create this new project out of the MAXQDA software, and I will name it as demo. Second day. Okay. So I will be naming it as trial demo. So this type of interface today we will be using. So in this interface, you will find that this is all about the modules which are integrated in the MAXQDA software. Now the next part is there are 4 interfaces which I have already mentioned you, but you will find that only 3 interfaces have been highlighted, like this one where you can organize your data. Another interface is the document viewer or the document browser, where you can find all your interview transcripts. And this is the third interface. Now, what about the fourth interface? This will pop out when I would upload my documents, upload my interview transcripts. So first of all, today, I will be uploading my documents like interview transcripts. So these all these files of in Word file are the interview transcripts, and all the in Excel files I have already generated today, because because to save the time and to show you the output of the qualitative analysis. So today we will be using this interview schedule. So you will find here that in this document organizer or in this document folder, you will be organizing all your, you will be uploading all your data like this. And now in this interface, you will be using your you will be viewing your interview transcript. So this is the interview with the past university librarian of Jamia Millia Islamia. So his name was Professor Tariq Ashraf. So I have told you that the uh, already 3 windows have been are is being visible here, like this one, like this one, and the third window is the this one. But the what about the fourth window? So the fourth window would be the this one. So here all the segments would be reflected on this interface. Now how do we create the codes? Our first question would be, how would we create would be doing preparing our codes. So you can adjust your windows when your viewing window in this format by dragging down or by dragging out. So the first prerequisite is that you have to reread your interview transcript, which you have gathered after taking the interview. Now the you have seen that this is the first, this is the interviewee, and this is the TA is the Tariq Ashraf sir, which I have coded him as TA by his initials only, and this is mine name, that is PV, that's Priya Vaidhya. So this is interviewer and this is interviewee. So my first question was that, can you please share with us the types of library services introduced during your tenure in the university library? So this was the first question. So in your research paper, in your research study, you will be treating different types of questions in as per your research objectives. So today, since we are considering this interview transcripts for the demo purpose, so in this transcript, the first code that you can prepare is the types of library services. So after clicking to the types of library services and do the right click, what and another dialog box will be created with this, with NVivo. It will ask, let you have to create the new code or you have to create the inbuilt code under the category. So we will be creating the new code and we will give its name as types of library services. So we can name it as library services. So anyone can ask me that, ma'am, how can we create these codes? How do we know that this is the particular code? No, my answer would be that please reread your transcript, reread your gathered data, and after rereading your data, you will be familiar with your received responses. Yes, this type of these type of objectives we have created, and on the basis of these types of research objectives, we have asked such amount of questions. Now you can see here that in this segment, it is already indicating that there are 25 paragraphs in the whole document. So we will be quickly creating all the codes, and uh, uh, afterwards we will be creating the categories. So in this way we will be doing the content analysis as well as we will be doing the thematic analysis. Now we will see that you can see here that this in this side all the markers are not activated, right? But what happens when I would select the phrase or the chunk of phrase, then what happens that it will automatically highlighted, it will automatically got activated. So this is what we do in today's session. Like we will be creating the codes, like we have created one code, that is library services. So the in the entire text you will be seeing that there is a text that comparatively this was the building came up in 2009 only. So the interviewee is responding regarding its regarding its the library building, like when it was created or when it was built. So in this we can create another code, like the building came up in 2009 only. So we can create another code and we can label it as library building, because in this code we will be discussing about the library building and all the infrastructure which we will be covering. So this is, you can see here in the left side of interface, that you will see here that two codes have been generated. Two codes have been generated on the basis of the received responses. Now moving forward, like then he has talked about the infrastructure. So he has contributed extensively to it, to the development to its infrastructure. So right, highlighting this extensively contributed to infrastructure, we will selecting this piece of text, and you can also drag down this phrase in the library services or library building. So I think that we can create another code of infrastructure. So the next code would be the infrastructure. So it will simply depends upon your understanding that what type of codes you would preparing. So it will depend upon the researcher. Every researcher has its own unique codes, and there is no similarity between all the codes, or there is no uniformity between among all the codes. So there are different codes which will be depending upon the type of response we have received. So this we have here we can see here that like this. So here these segments are being generated. So when I would create this segment, so I can create any comment on this dialog box, like if we adjust our window, so it will show you clearly that this pop-up window will tell you about the library building. This pop-up this string will describe about the library infrastructure. Now the next code we will be quickly creating about the library policy. So in this we can create another code like library policy. So what we have seen that the four codes have been generated regarding the library policies, which are using in that particular university library. Next one is what type of infrastructure do they use, what type of building is there in their university, and what type of library services they are having. So in this in this dialog box, we have created the four codes. Now we can create more codes, like several online programs. So several online programs were held to create more awareness. So what happens, what we can analyze here, that the library administration have taken the measures to spread the awareness among the library users. So this is the this is all about their orientation. So we can create the another code like orientation programs. So this would be the next code which have been created on the left hand side. Now we can see that increased digitalization of local content. So it means that we can create a new code again, like digitization. So it is all in this phrase he was discussing about the digitization of the Jamia library. So the next phrase we can select is we have that the university library have created the QR code for the library users to create their own IDs. So what we can do that when we are selecting this QR code, we can just simply drag and we can drop under the digitization. So here what you will see that under digitization there are two codes. Means if uh, I will double click this digitization, then I can find that two different codes have been generated, that digitization of local content and the QR code. So these two codes are under the umbrella of the digitization. So this is all about the coding and creating the categories. So I can create several codes like Lipsys. They have migrated their entire data from Lipsys to Koha. So again, what we can do that we can again drag into the digitization category. So what we have done here, we have created different codes like digitization, orientation programs, library policy, library infrastructure, library building services. So under the digitization there are three different codes which is discussing about the three developments which have been covered under the in the Jamia University Library, that they have created a local content, they have created the QR codes, they have migrated their whole data from one software to another software. So this Lipsys and Koha are the names of the software basically. So further codes we can create like ICT applications will also come under the digitization. So I hope you are understanding that how I am generating the codes, and on the basis of the codes how I am creating the categories. So category is the broad spectrum, and under that conduct categories we are having different codes. So then the if we lot of resources available from open sources. So have this this development was also um, done due to the digitization process. So we can again uh, drag and drop into this digitization, and you will find that the 5 codes have been created under the digitization category, right? Then the next code we can do the orientation program. So in this category we can create different code like orientation programs. So they have also um, delivered the training programs to their users as well as to their professionals regarding the softwares which are subscribing into their libraries. So all this we can drag and drop into the orientation programs, under the category of orientation programs. Now what are the changes we have covered? That we have initially created the codes, and afterwards, after rereading our transcript, after rereading our responses, we have created the different categories. So categories means the collection of different codes. Now different more categories can create, like second is about acquisition policy. Yes, so here the librarian was talking about the acquisition policy. uh, so we can drag and drop into the library policy. So uh, you have seen that initially it was 1, now it has become 2, because now we have what we have done, that we have created this library policy as a category, and under this library policy, under this category, uh, uh, we have created 2 codes, like good acquisition policy and acquisition policy. So this is all about the policies or which were done in the Jamia Millia Islamia library. So another development was the another section. This was all about the section which have created. So this section was known as the light reading section. Yes, light reading section. So what we can do, we can create a new code, or we can drag and drop into the left hand side reflected code. So what can we do? So in this we developed one light reading section, so we can drop into the library building. So this is all about the library building. So again, under the library building, there are 2 categories, and if we double click, it will show you that what developments have been done by the university librarians. That in the library building, one new section have been created, and another one is this library building was built in 2009. So these 2 type of information we have created. Now the next part is 1500 books. So this is all about the collection. So in this regard, we can create a new code and we can label it as library collection. So I hope all of you are understanding that how I am creating the library, how I am creating the codes, and how I am then creating the categories. So this is all about the categories and codes which we have created after taking the interview of the university librarian. So this is the code booklet. This all code we have created today, but for your reference, I have also created the detailed coding booklet in for today's session. Like in this way, I will be showing. So this is all about the Jamia coded segments. You can see here. Now I will also tell you that how I have created these codes. So I will also tell you how I have created these codes. Now after creating these codes and different categories, you can extend your content within the single code. Like in this initiatives, he is talking about the digitization programs and different initiatives. So we can simply drop this piece of chunk into the digitization. So this is again about digitization. So what happened, that the a new segment have been generated, like orientation program, and when we click on this digitization, it will show you about the what which phrases we have I have selected for analyzing this particular code. Now, what we can do that we can simply all the codes have been created. Now we can go to the analyze window. We can go to the analyze window, and then we will download all the codes and categories. So before going to the before going to all the categories, I wanted to show you one beautiful feature, that is that I have talked about the word cloud. So after clicking on this particular Professor Tariq Ashraf interview, this particular window. So we when we click the right click, when we click the right click, we will it will show you the next pop-up window, which will be asking about the word cloud. So we just created and we just click that word cloud, and we will be having this beautiful picture of library, all the words or all the keywords which are discussing in the entire interview transcript. So all the keywords have been cumulated, and the MAXQDA software have generated the beautiful word cloud in the form of this. So what we can do, so after analyzing this word cloud, we have seen that only is the irrelevant word. So what we will do that we will just simply right click and add to stop word list. After adding this only word into the list of stop words, we will again rearrange the entire word cloud, and it will be showing you the refined or modified word cloud out of the complete piece of chunk. So in this way you can create your word cloud after getting the responses from the from your respondents, whatever be your sample size. Now there is a camera, there is one function which is here, it is highlighting this camera. So after clicking this, one sound will be generated, and this picture of word cloud will be saved in your computer's clipboard, and then simply paste Control V. Just simply click Control plus V to take your visual representation from the MAXQDA software to the directly into the word cloud. So in this way we can create the word clouds. Now during the presentation I have mentioned two words, like we can create the word cloud as well as we can create the code cloud. So what is the difference between the word cloud and the code cloud? So word cloud will include all the major keywords which are describing into the responses, which are included into the responses of the interviewee. And the code cloud means the collective codes you have created. So on the basis of the codes you have generated, it will create the code of different out of the whole amount of information. So in this what I just wanted to convey you that in the word cloud the entire information would be taken from the complete interview transcript, but when we wanted to create the code cloud, it means the MAXQDA software would be creating a cloud out of your generated codes, depending upon your codes. So all the codes have been generated, like library collection, digitization, orientation programs, library policy, infrastructure, building and services. So from this particular click of the window, we can create new code like only pressing Alt plus N key. So in this way, you can undock your window as well as you can again regain your this window. So what I will do that, just clicking all the codes and categories, we can just simply do the right click and download the complete summary of the entire codes and categories which we have generated today. So this is the summary which we can analyze it. So since the number of codes and number of categories have not been completely generated, because we have not we didn't went to the complete text, but just because of this, I have beforehanded this I have created this coding in this manner. So it will directly import your complete codes and segments into the Excel file. So you can simply right click and take all the coded segments into the Excel sheet. So in this manner, you can uh, import all your codes and categories in by clicking this window. This you can see the dialog box of the you can see the icon of the Excel window. So how I have created this Excel sheet? So I have created this Excel sheet by just clicking to the by just clicking all the codes and then do the right click and created the codes of coded segments. So it will import all the coded segments into the form of the Excel sheet. So the Excel sheet is already been generated here. So all the codes have been created in this Excel sheet, where you can find that under this star code, because I haven't shown you these emoticons. So you can also just click on the excellent shape, like we just wanted to create another code of this excellent shape. So we can also assign this one code as a star. So you can find it here that, and another code indicating a star means an exemplary development has been taken place into the library system of Jamia. So all these codes categories would be imported into the form of a library into the form of coded segments, and all the coded segments would be imported in the Excel sheet. Now yesterday we have talked about the content analysis. So under this coded segment of library collection, for example library collection, we just close down this window. Under this digitization or this library collection, we have under this digitization code, we have created six different codes under this category. So under this segment, all the phrase, like we took several initiatives by continuing this awareness program about the usage. Then the second step was a logical corollary of this means the university librarian was talking about the digitization. So the entire phase have been generated in the form of the Excel sheet. So this is the phrase which have been selected during the analysis part, and after importing your analyzed part, we just wanted to analyze our complete codes into the form of this Excel sheet. So you can find here that different codes have been generated, like value additions. You can find here that before the value additions, I have, for my better understanding, I have just created, just labeled the J letter, because I have taken the interview from the Jamia University, Jamia Millia Islamia University. So I have just labeled J before the value, before all the codes which I have generated. Similarly, now the next question can we analyze n number of interview transcripts simultaneously? Yes, we can we can analyze n number of transcripts simultaneously, like in this window, new document group or new text document. So we can import another document. Okay, so this is the document we have created, but what we wanted to do live is we wanted to import the another file. So from this new document, a new group we can create, like, and we can label it as interview transcripts. And in this folder we can just simply drag and drop this, and so you will find that under this folder interview transcripts, you will find this interview transcript of Jamia Millia Islamia. Now we can import the another transcript, like from this window. Okay, so this is the another point. So under this, we will be importing the window which has been, okay, so in this text, so from this module we can also import the different number of interview transcripts. So today I will be using this transcript. So we can simply drag, select, and just open this in the box. So what you can find here, that under the folder of interview transcript, you will find 4 interview transcripts from 4 different university librarians. So I have created the codes of the of one of the participant from one of the university, and now in this we will be analyzing the another. Okay, so we will I will be showing you the segments that we have, that I have generated today for the after analyzing the interview transcript of the Jamia participants. So in this I have created this these number of codes, like value additions, policy, infrastructure, actions done, library services, or remote access, in-house, ERM means e-resource management. And under this e-resource management, this phrase was included, like this type of development have been done in that particular university. So so these number of codes, you can see that these number of codes have been generated in after analyzing the interview transcript of the one of the university librarian. So we can do the analysis simultaneously, but for our own sake of convenience, we can do the analysis one by one also. So this interview transcript is all about the AMU University Librarian, like these actions done, different actions done have been done. So I have created a separate code, that is actions done. And next code was the library reorganization. Like you can see that two codes have been done with the same labeling, that is library organization reorganization, but you will find that that a different type of development have been quoted by the interviewee. So all these types of codes have been generated. Now, after doing this pre-processing, or after importing all these segments from the MAXQDA software, what I have done that I have just refined all the themes as per my own understanding and as per the gathered data. So under the actions done, this is the first category, and under the first category there are different codes. You can see here that there are different codes: attractive entrance, users engagement, improved infrastructure, managing spaces, basic facilities, automation, historical collection. So all these codes have been generated under the category of actions done. So you can also label it as theme, or you can also label it as code. So themes, or I mean that you can label it as theme or category, or either you can label it as codes or sub themes. So under this first category or under this first theme, I have created this several sub themes like attractive entrance, and all these themes. Now the second code or second theme was the administration support, because the university librarian have quoted that he has received the good support, appreciable support from the administration. So in this regard, I have created these number of codes, like what type of developments he has created, he has bring out into that particular library. So this particular code have been created: historical collection, general collection, e-resource collection, restoration. So this is the another theme, and under this theme there are two themes have been created, like restoration and manuscript collection. Next theme was the library cooperation. So in this library cooperation, he has received the financial assistance from the administration, and he has created the rear collection. He has generated a separate section of the rear collection. So this will fall under the last theme, that is library collection. So in this library collection, you will find that there are two sub themes: rear collection and e-resource management. Now you can ask me that what do you mean by this coded segment, percentage of coded segment, and what is the information included in under this particular theme or sub theme. So this coded segment is all about the number of developments which have been taken by the university librarian, and in this case the university librarian was my participant. So in this case, so this particular development have been taken, and after doing this, after reading this part, you will find that there are 6 number of segments have been created. Like first one is this: introduce the help desk to guide the students and manage to trace out the personal collection of the founder Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, and placed it over the entrance, name it Sir Syed Personal Library. So this was the first segment. Now the next segment is this one, third one is this, fourth one is this, and the fifth one is this. So in this way I have created, okay, and the sixth one is this. So in this way I have created 6 coded segments. That's why I am doing this content analysis, because I am also doing the numerical analysis. like how much type of information I have selected from the gathered data, which I have found it very much beneficial for my study. So in this code, under this coded segment, under this column, 6, 2, 3, all these are the coded segments, and as per the total of these all the coded segments, you will find here that the sum is the 44. At when you just find out the percentage 6 divided by 44, you will find that you can here also find that D2 divided by D16. So here the D2 is the this cell, and D16 is the last cell, right? So what I have done, that I have just calculate the percentage out of the coded segment. So 6 divided by 44 means the 13.64, means I have uh, I have deduct this finding that this this much of development have been done under the sub theme of attractive entrance, and which was under the theme of the actions done. So 13.64% work have been done under the attractive entrance. Now the next cell, we can find it here, that under this sub theme of users engagement, this much amount of work has been done by the respondent. So in this cells, you will find here that all the percentage have been calculated in this column. So this is all about the this is all about the analysis of the interview transcripts. Just excuse me, I have to switch in my charger into the laptop. Just wait for only 2 minutes. Okay, so thank you. Actually, I have to plug in my charger into the laptop. So the in this way, I have created these types of or these number of themes, and on the basis of these themes, I have created these number of sub themes, and on the basis of sub themes, I have also analyzed my qualitative data into the form of the quantitative one. So I have done the mixed method approach. I have adopted the mixed method approach, but it is totally depends upon you, that if you wanted to do this type of analysis, then you can do, but this type of analysis would be sufficient if you are doing the qualitative research, or if you are doing the qualitative analysis. Now, okay, my video is stopped. So the next part is that on the basis of these themes and sub themes, what I have done with the help of this Excel application, I have created the thematic analysis. So you will here see the beautiful visual representation can also be done with the by analyzing the whole responses or whole interview transcripts into this MAXQDA software, and then after importing into the Excel, you can easily create this tree map. So how I have created this tree map, just I have if I just deleted this tree map just for the just I what I would do that just I would select the entire data and then just go into the insert menu, and what we can do that recommended charts, or here we can create the tree map. So in this way you also can create the tree map on the basis of the received or analyzed responses. So this is all about the interview transcript, which I have created already into my system. That and after adjusting, you can easily easily visualize your collected response into the form of tree map. So this is all about the interview transcripts. Now the next feature is also there, that here you can see that this is the another feature, that you can also switch your mm, interface into the white or into the black color. So in this way, if I just click this icon, then it will ask me that these changes requires MAXQDA to restart. So when you are restarting now, so don't worry, all the data would be saved into that software. So after opening it, you will again find that my my interface was initially white background, was having the white background, but now it is having the black background. So this another feature is also there. Now what I can show you, that we can also import the YouTube data, or we can also analyze the YouTube data. Like if we click into this YouTube data, it will pop up a window and it will ask you about the link to video URL. So if I'm just opening the browser. So if I just wanted to know about the ChatGPT videos. So in this way, what I just wanted to convey, that we can also analyze the YouTube data, because you have find that there are different analysis have been done, and different research papers have been published by indicating the types of data. So here we are analyzing the next format of data, that is YouTube data. So just click on this link, and what you will find, skip ad. So copy video URL, and after, okay, now I have already copied the URL of this particular video, and if I wanted to analyze this particular video, or the number of videos regarding the particular topic, so in this case the researcher or the participant can do the different type of study by analyzing the video tutorials by on the specific topic. So I will just copy down, paste it into the video retrieve information. So it will ask me, see, what it has been reflected, that it is all about what is ChatGPT. It is from Hindu. One transcript, 152 comments are already there into this particular video. Now while importing comments, it will ask you that whether you wanted to import only top level comments, or only the few of the comments, or only the whole data. So after clicking, but I will not click here. I will retrieve the whole information, whole comments from this video. So it is also having another feature, that it will auto code comments. Like it will create your codes. It will auto code your comments, like by analyzing your video comments. It will initially create the codes by itself. You don't have to create your codes from your side. So it will further ask you about the types of language. So since we only know the English language, so we will select this part. Include times in transcript, yes. Now after clicking all these requirements, just okay. And what you will find, that the 152 comments have been retrieved. So here we will see that all these 152 comments will see on this, and on this part you will find here that all the codes were generated by the MAXQDA software. So these are all the codes which have been generated itself by the software. You need not to put your own efforts while analyzing the whole data. So after doing this, we can analyze all our codes. Like if we select all the I have selected this Control A for selecting the entire codes, and just right click, activate all the codes. And what we will find, that we can also merge the codes, or deactivate our codes. But before that, we will see what type of responses we have received. So these type of responses we have received, and after then we can import the codes from this section. So after going this, we can also import it. But right now I wanted to show you the another feature, like if we double click this. Okay, YouTube import. So in this you will see that 152 number of comments have been retrieved from the YouTube. And after double clicking this YouTube window, we will find here that all these amount of data have been generated or have been created from the MAXQDA, from the YouTube, from particular on that particular topic. So what I can do here, that I can import all the data into the Excel sheet. YouTube on ChatGPT. So just save it. Now what will happen? Just go into the, so here the Excel window will come, and here you can see that what type of document you have analyzed, the about the video regarding the ChatGPT. Document name is there, and it has retrieved 152 comments from that particular video. So in this way, what you can do, that you can analyze n number of videos on the basis of the a particular topic. Here I have taken the topic of ChatGPT, or and as per your interest, you can take any of the topic and just retrieve um, uh, the bunch of information or bunch of videos from the from the YouTube. And from this feature, I have already shown you that from this feature you can export your data into the Excel file. So in this way, you can analyze your data as per your requirement, as per your research objective. So it will show you that beginning and weight score segment. So in this segment, what happens that all the comments have been retrieved. You never know, buddy, you never know. So all these types of, you can see here that all these types of comments have been posted on this particular video. So artificial intelligence is already a reality. The only thing that is missing is that they are not capable. So all these are the comments which have been posted on this particular video. So the this was the another feature which I just wanted to give you the detail on this. So this will also give you the quantitative information, like who has modified this, on which date, created by PVR, means Priya Vaidhya research, and was created on this particular date, area and coverage. Like I have all, you have seen that I have created the codes of Jamia as well as from AMU. So here also I have created the codes, coded segments and percentage of coded segments. So in this, similarly, from the YouTube data, it has created the area as well as the coverage. But in this qualitative research, we would term it as segment, because this much of information have been covered under this particular comment or under this particular thread. So this percentage of coverage have been covered. So all this is all about the data which have been which have been retrieved from the YouTube. So this was the another feature. Now just jumping towards the next feature, that is here you can find here that you can also uh, do the analysis from the text, PDFs or tables. I have already done the analysis of the interview transcript, which was in the form of the Word file, right? So in this manner, and similarly, you can have your interview transcripts into the form of PDF format or in any other format. So you can analyze your interview transcripts in this way by creating codes and then further creating the categories. Now this is the this is all about the transcripts when we are analyzing some video. So this is all about the video. Just click one of the video which I have done with one of the university librarian. So this was the another and it will ask me that, do you want to import a transcript associated with this following media file? If you are having the transcript with you, then you can you can import it alongside with the with this video. But if you don't have, then you can also you need not to import it. So I already have this, so I will just import it from this part. Open it. So what I will see here, that insert times, it will ask you insert timestamps automatically. Yes, okay. And after which intervals you can set 15 seconds or 30 seconds, you can create the timestamps. Now what is the need of this creating the timestamps? It will just uh, uh, easy our task. Like if we just analyze the piece of information from so it will again created a pop-up and the another dialog box indicating that 160 timestamps have been inserted by the software itself. So if we wanted to analyze the particular video clip, so we can just simply clicking this video. So this was the interview transcript. If this was the interview in the form of the video form. So this is all about the control panel. So it will ask you about the volume. It will ask you about the playback speed, like what speed you wanted to play in for this particular video. And this is the pop-up window for all the timestamps, all the thumbnails. You can see that all the some thumbnails have been reflected, have been activated. But if we click on this, it will uh, it will clear all the thumbnails. So on this from this icon, we can also transcribe our video. So but there is one problem in this set of video transcripts, that what happens that this, because this is the video of the participants who are not the English speakers. So the problem is that the software doesn't recognize the language, the accent, because the accent of Indians are different, is different as from the foreigners. So what happens that the it would not transcribe your video information into this form. So I was having this transcript into the form of the word file. So I have already imported this word file into this another window. So after clicking this timestamp, so it will again it will again pop up another dialog box. It will asking you about the automatic speaker change. When you can see here that there are three participants are there. Basically, one is the moderator, one is the participant, and one is the interviewer. So when the participant is changing into this video file, it will MAXQDA will itself recognize the voice of the participant, and it will automatically change the transcript. It will change the paragraph in this manner. So this was all about the first participants, which was the moderator. And then what is there, then we have created the this was about this our interviewee. This was about the interviewee. So again, what we can do that here, that we can also analyze our video formats of our video interviews. We can also analyze our interview transcripts, either in the Word file or either in the PDF file. So in this manner, today I have covered three types of analysis by using the MAXQDA software. So what we have covered is the interview transcripts. Next one is the YouTube data. Similarly, you can also analyze the websites. You can also analyze the web pages. So here, web pages via URL. So when you just create this icon, a separate pop-up window will arise asking you about the URL, which URL you wanted to analyze. So based upon my data, I will analyze one of the data. One of the web page is this. Just copy it and paste it into the dialog box. So this is the web page which I wanted to analyze for my qualitative study. So it will again ask you whether you import web pages as text, PDF, or image. So you can just select the PDF, store PDF. No, now it is importing. Let's see what type of information it has imported. Okay, well, so you can see here that the complete website, complete web page which we have already visited during before starting the demo part. So the complete web page have been imported into the MAXQDA software. After doing this, you can simply analyze it and create the codes as I have done in the case of this and this. So again, the fourth feature we have covered in this today's webinar. So you can similarly analyze your image files. You can similarly analyze your audio files. Okay. And you can similarly analyze your videos. Now the survey data, you can also analyze your survey data. If you are collecting your data into the form of the open-ended responses, then you can also analyze that that piece of data. You can also analyze the Twitter data. Yes, you can also do the Twitter analysis. You can also do the YouTube data analysis, which I have already done. Then web pages, which is already been reflected on this page. So this is all about the structured text documents from Excel spreadsheet. If you are having your data into the Excel from the into the form of Excel, you can just simply import your Excel file for the next type of analysis, that is start with the external file or start with this file. So in this lecture, we will not be covering the quantitative part, but we will be focusing only on the um, uh, qualitative text data. So we have covered image file, we have covered video file, interview transcripts, YouTube data, web pages, and all. So this is all about the qualitative research and the hands-on on the MAXQDA software. So here all the coded segments are already been generated. You can see here. Now if you have any question regarding its further implementation, then you can please ask me by unmuting yourself, because I have covered 4 types of data analysis, 4 types of text data analysis. First one is the interview transcripts, another one is the YouTube, a third one is the web page, and fourth one is the this video analysis. So 4 types of analysis have been done, and generally what the researchers are doing in their domain is like conducting these type of studies, like analyzing the web pages, analyzing the websites of different domains of different organizations. Now similarly, we can also analyze the interview transcripts. We can also analyze the YouTube video, survey data. This is all about the interface of the. So I will recommend to all of you that please have this subscription for only 14 days. Just try yourself, just try your data. Um, you can easily analyze the YouTube analysis, or you can easily analyze the web pages. So content analysis of the websites can also be done through this MAXQDA software. So Rafiq sir, I'm opening it the chat window also. Yes, ma'am. So
Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much.
okay,
Thank
so
you very
just
much for this wonderful sessions.
anybody is having
He was,
any question regarding its
the
implementation
aspect
regarding,
regarding MAXQDA, it is very important session.
so
If
if
there is any questions regarding this software or the about the workshop, kindly ask without any hesitation. Yes, anyone?
so what I am supposing that all of the participants have completely understand the four types of text data analysis, which today I have covered in today's webinar. And if you wanted me to analyze the different types of data sets like Twitter data, or like structured text, or like bibliographical data, like from this interface you can import your bibliographical data, your references. You can analyze all your references, or I can say you can conduct the bibliometric study from this MAXQDA software. Another feature which I can cover in the coming webinars, like doing the literature survey using the web MAXQDA software. So you can write a review paper by using this MAXQDA software. So if anybody is having any type of question, then you please may ask.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, hi.
Thank you for the wonderful lecture. You actually covered all the aspects related to content analysis. It was definitely an enriching lecture. I just have one query, that when you were analyzing the transcript one by one, is it possible that the entire transcript, all the transcripts, like for that matter, you have
Yes.
10 transcripts, they all will be represented in one go?
Yes, definitely, ma'am.
Okay.
I have also mentioned here that in this, just due to the time scarcity, I have covered only the coding of one interview transcript like this one. So in this manner, I can also create the codes from this transcript. I can also create the code simultaneously on this transcript. And what will happen that simultaneously all the codes, all the categories have been generated on this type of on this interface, on this code system. So all the types of codes and all the types of categories have been generated on this interface. So yes, you can do the analysis of n number of transcripts, but as the recommended sample size in while doing the qualitative research is about 10 to 12. So you can analyze your 10 to 12 transcripts simultaneously at one go, and it will simply import all your data into the Excel file like this way. So but as per my convenience, I have analyzed my data one by one just for my own convenience. So yes, you can analyze your data simultaneously from two or four or whatever the number of transcripts you are having.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. I have one more query, that while analyzing the result, like while writing down the analysis part, we should take the support of the percentage, like we do in simple descriptive analysis.
Yes, so ma'am, it depends upon your nature of the study, whether you include the quantitative part. So you can also do the descriptive analysis by using this stat module, which is here already available into this MAXQDA software. So it will depend upon your nature of the study. Whatever be the research objectives you have created, whatever the research objectives you have prepared for your study, for conducting your own study, you can create the mixed method. You can implement the mixed method approach, as well as you can do the simply qualitative data analysis.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, anyone else? Yes, anyone else?
So I thank you to all of you. I'm supposing that the content covered in the 2 days workshop have been covered. And if you want further more types of analysis, I can cover it in more in coming videos, in coming webinars. So thank you to all of you for your patience and for actively listening to my today's 2 days workshop presentation. Thank you to all of you. Thank you, Rafiq sir.
Yes. Please kindly open your camera and please shut your screen, ma'am. Can you shut down your sharing, ma'am?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Actually, please come on camera. We want to take a screenshot of this workshop. So please open your camera. All of I request all of yes, yes, ma'am, yes. Thank you, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. If you have any query, if you have any doubt, you can ask from our resource person, Priya ma'am, or if you want to express something regarding this workshop, actually, so they can speak, they can express their views. I will send to you a certificate by tomorrow on your registered email ID. If you express anything, there is no any language foundation. You can speak in your own language. Uh, okay, I think there is no any response. Okay, thank you very much for this wonderful session. Thank you, Priya ma'am, and all of participants. Those are present here. And thank you, sir, ma'am. Thank you very much. Okay, thank
Thank you.
you.
Thanks to all
Thank
of
you,
you.
ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, all of you.